Okay, so this is Monday, the 25th of April. That's how your markets day and week getting started here on Frontier Open Bell. Thank you, everyone, for coming through. I'm boosting on Friday. Just a quick rundown of the markets last week. The Nigerians on a week-on-week basis climbed 2%, one of the strongest on the African continent. The BRVM finished Friday down by nearly 0.5%. The Egyptian market fell on Thursday by roughly 99 basis points, and you got the Nairobi market down by 2.13%. And of course, on Friday, the GSE fell by 1.48%. Okay, let's just take that down, get a bit into the news box for the start of the current week with the Kenyans right now mourning the passing of the iconic third president, Mwai Kibaki, who passed at the age of 90. He's renowned to have been an economic reformer. He's an economist himself, by the way. He did a whole lot being talked about in infrastructure, in the side of the economy, as well as education for East Africa's largest economy. There'll be a state barrier being planned for the late President Mwai Kibaki. And Uganda is looking at a fixed fuel quota from Kenya to ease shortages that the Kenya itself is currently facing on the back of the rising fuel prices around the world, and of course pressure from demand and supply on the back of the Ukrainian crisis brought about by the Russian war. The Central African Republic at the weekend the parliament approved the principles of a cryptocurrency flotation in the country, where Kenya's KenGen is drilling fresh geothermal wells in Ethiopia as part of its contract with the Horn of African economies. The seventh well of geothermal has already been completed by KenGen. Glencore, Africa's largest mining company, says its cobalt mine Probed as DRC reviews the deals with the company. What's the future of that? We'll see how that paces out. Tanzania is looking to revamp irrigation to boost the country's agricultural output. The president of the EFDB warned on Friday that Africa should take cognizance of the increasing global food shortages. Okay, let's step into West Africa. Of course, that story on the back of the EFDB president, Dr. Akumi Additional, speaking at the Atlantic Council Africa Center on Friday in Washington on the sidelines of the World Bank IMF meetings, which were finally wrapped up on Sunday. Nigeria is looking to reactivate its oil wells. That's what the news is, and boost production in about 2 weeks. And Seplat Energy, listed on the Lagos and London stock exchanges, announced 3 new board appointments. Those announcements came late in the evening on Sunday. They're non-executive members of the board of the energy giant. And Ghana's Export-Import Bank is reviving what it calls a Tuesday market to promote made in Ghana products. Is every Tuesday, and for this week, it's going to be first Tuesday the 26th, which is tomorrow. That's the whole idea of getting Ghanaians to patronize products that are made within the West African country itself. And Burkina Faso is reported inflation rising to 13.5% for the month of March. South Africa is getting to reopen the major seaport in Durban, KwaZulu-Natal province, a major cargo hub in the entire sub-Saharan Africa after those flooding. In the meantime, the new private equity firm Outvest is looking to list on the stock exchange based in Cape Town. That is scheduled for next month. And Total Energies and Shell says they're looking for fresh oil off the coast of South Africa after the initial pushback back on seismic, environmental studies being conducted. The two oil giants says they are now looking for fresh oil and gas or hydrocarbon within the same area. The problem with Sibanye-Stillwater is not really over yet. Workers have been on strike for months now. The company has raised the wage offer for the mine workers, the gold mine workers. If that is going to be accepted, remains anyone's guess. Let's see how things move out. Zambia's Marketers Association wants the private sector in Angola's oil deal next door to them. And Old Mutual is reaffirming further growth for Zimbabwe's economy. So if you look at North Africa, Egypt has a $26 billion development portfolio under its 2030 vision, and that's according to the country's minister. And the treasury in Egypt is offering about 10 million Egyptian pounds in coins with new designs that will be rolled out within the economy. Morocco's debt level is looking to breach about 960 billion dirhams in 2022, while the BMCI, which is listed on the Casablanca Stock Exchange, of course, in Morocco, has launched its first contactless biometric Visa card. That is how to ensure easy payment, easy processing of financial payments, settlement, and all of that within the country. And finally, Tunisia's the Carthage Cement is reporting its first quarter 2022 earnings revenue up 3% to about 84 million dinars. That's local currency in the period of January to the end of March. And that's about it for today. That's your Frontier Opening Bell. Watch the show again online at Frontier Africa Reports on our YouTube, or read up our stories and other programming we have on our website at frontierafricareports.com. You can follow us on social media on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram, as well as Twitter. Have a great week, everyone, and bye for now.